To the bold analysis, ladies and gentlemen. Today, the 26th day of January 2025. I hope you had a good day. I also had a good day. There is a story of disquiet in the military that I would want us to pay attention to, because the military is split on a factor that I think the country need to pay attention to carefully. But before we get into that, let me take this opportunity, the last time, to say thank you for supporting the Charles appeal so that the body could be taken for burial. So on Friday, we handed over a check of 100,000 to the family, and this is the confirmation. So, hi guys, I'm here now. The Bold Foundation, we are back. I promised that we were going to hand over a check of 100,000. This is just a dummy. So we are handing over 100,000 to the family of Charles. Now standing with me here is Jack. Jack ndiye alikuwa anaongea kwa ile video. Then you have Maureen. Maureen is the wife. So Jack, Maureen, Jack uta acknowledge just tumepata pesa. Say something to school.
Yes. So my name is Jack Jeno Nyango. I'm the son of the. Nimeshukuru sana. Nimepata 100K. And may God bless you, may God bless you 100 times. Nimeshukuru sana. Mungu abariki kabisa kabisa. Asante.
Now guys, on behalf of the Bold family, let me take the final opportunity to say poleni sana. Poleni sana. May God stand with you. The not death does not knock, and it comes. Na watoto ni wangapi? 3. Wengine wa huyu ndio mkubwa. Okay. Tell us something about Charles. Sambia jina.
Okay, naitwa Maureen. I'm the first wife of Charles. I'm married to Charles. I have 3 boys, Jack, Sean and Ray. Nashukuru sana vile mmenifanyia, nimepata vile naweza lipa bill, na washukuru sana sana sana, na Mungu asaidie.
So guys, so thank you. From here they'll proceed to make sure that they give Charles a final send-off. We've supported Charles twice, the bill and the burial. On behalf of myself, the Bold team and my family, I want to say thank you and may God bless you. So thank you, may God bless you. Then the final touches, so that they can go and give him a decent send-off. The military top brass, the Kenya Defense Forces, has ordered the withdrawal of the food subsidy program for the military personnel that is supposed to start on 1st July 2025. This is a century old, or this is a 50-year-old tradition that started way back, that government provides food at subsidized price for the military. And I know you're not told stories about how things are cheap in the military camps. It was done by Moi as part of the morale boosting morale of the men and women of the uniform, in the uniform. Now the new plan, KDF seeks to transition from the current exchequer funded program subsidy to a pay as you eat system, which has since triggered disquiet among some military personnel. On 17th January 2025, in a notice that was signed by Major General Hassan, KDF says that decision has been made following inefficiencies and ineffectiveness of the current subsidy system. A senior military officer speaking to the media off the record due to the matter said the implementation of the new system, pay attention here, the implementation of the new system is expected to save taxpayers between 2 billion to 3 billion annually. Pay as you earn is going to save taxpayers between 2 billion to 3 billion annually. So the officials said the current subsidy program has leakages that continue to cost taxpayers dearly. After unsuccessful transition of NHIF to SHA, another succession is going on in the military sector. And if the subsidy, pay as you earn means, you will go to the counter. For those of us during our days in the university, I studied in Masai Mara, we used to go to the university mess with 15 shillings. You'll be able to buy rice and cabbage, ugali and skuma. So you go with your money to buy. This is what pay as you earn. According to what they're saying, the document indicates that a committee presented its findings and recommendation for the Service Commanders Committee meeting in October 2024. There was a meeting in October where this was done. Then on 17th December, they outlined the implementation strategy for timelines of the pay-as-you-eat system, which were reviewed and deliberated, but the plan has since been received with mixed reaction from the barracks. Especially the lower ranks are raising pertinent questions on effectiveness of pay-as-you-eat. They're saying that they have financial commitments, including loans, which they say may force them to go without meals if the system is implemented. It is not the first time the KDF is seeking to do this transition. It was tried under CDF General Kibochi in 2021, but it did not take off because Uhuru Kenyatta realized that it was going to cause some friction within the military ranks. So what they're saying is that the 2 and 3 billion that they are going to save from that subsidy program will go into helping, it will go into other development projects or other activities within the military ranks. And in what people are saying, the Minister of Defense said the decision will streamline budgetary allocations, efficiency in the use of government resources, as well as facilitate access to a variety of meals to suit individual preferences. Under the subsidy program, probably it's some specific, kama ni ugali nyama, ama rice, ugali, or whatever the specific. So pay as you eat, depending on how much you want to spend. If you want to more special food, you'll have to spend more. Now, I don't know whether that is the thing. And there is a question, and what I'm seeing here to my end is not something. The ministry further revealed that ration cash allowances was introduced in the KDF in the year 2000 when provision for the other meals was abolished. Funds allocated to the Exchequer feeding program will be utilized to improve existing messing facility infrastructure, acquisition of catering requirements, and settling of pending ration and food bills. Let me tell you, I'm trying to read this story and synchronize it. There is something I seem to be seeing here. And I tried a senior official who spoke in confidence, as he was not allowed to publicly comment, told Nation that the decision was made following a review of officers' payslips. So you remember now they're going to the officers will be withdrawing money and then spending that money when they go to the counter. They line up, you pay as you eat. Implementation upon, unfortunately, the implementation upon review of the payslip was not effected under General Kibochi. And when the late Francis Ogola succeeded Kibochi, he was advised against its immediate implementation. So even Ogola declined to implement it. He did not implement it because of the hostility within the military barracks. And I've tried to ask around, tried to ask someone about it, and is telling one of a casual explanation I've got, and I know we have other military fellows who are in this channel. You can give me, you can challenge me, you can tell us more about this. Is that the subsidy program means that government is providing food for the military. That is what basically it means. Yes, the military budget, they were buying, but at a subsidized price. So basically, government is providing food. In this one, that subsidy is not there. Or what they're simply saying is this: the prices of commodities, even if they're going to sell for them, the price of ugali nyama will be slightly lower compared to what Mama Mboga is selling by the other side of the fence or by the side of the city. But you must have the money. So if you don't have the money in cash, you'll not be able to eat. So the subsidy will be provided, and this is what is happening. The subsidy will be provided for, it is what was being done, and if it is removed, that means that they are going to buy food at some price that when it is taken to the military, they're also going to do, and in real sense, someone is going to do a business. I'm seeing some three. I want to interpret this. Whatever is happening is the same as what happened in SHA. When William Ruto took over, he changed the 60-year-old NHIF to SHA and procured a system that is going to cost 104 billion to put up in place by saying that the previous system had challenges. So we came to SHA. It has had its own phase of transition. It is the same thinking, it is the same policy, it is the same line of thought that is happening with that food subsidy withdrawal from the military side. These are the men and women that protect this country. I think it is not bad for the country to feed those men and women. I am seeing something here. The serious lucrative tenders. This system has been implemented now because of serious lucrative tender. I want you to ask yourself, who is going to develop that pay-as-you-eat system? They need to establish cafeterias where this will be done. They need to put up they need to set it up clearly. There are serious tenders that people are looking at, just the same way as what was happening at SHA. So it is not a bad. There is a question of 2-3 billion was being spent on subsidies. So if it is now, what is now going to be saved? And again, let me ask. We have a budget that the country sends to the military. You want to tell us if you remove the subsidy ndio utapata pesa ya kufanya zile vitu zingine? The subsidy program was a morale booster. As a country, that is the core of, that are the people that protect us from external threats. When you have a force that is not, it's not encouraged, it's not motivated, a force that is demotivated, is someone seeing a risk on the country. And another thing, I think we are exposing a very sensitive issue. Exposing the military for public audit is very detrimental to that institution. It's one of the most disciplined and most respected institutions in the world. So if we are killing morale and we are making the barracks to be hostile, aren't we sending wrong signals to our enemies? Remember, we have territorial, peripheral threats across the country. This might be an idea, but it has to be implemented in a more caution must be taken, in the sense that the transition must be seamless. Let us not make it that those men and women will go without food, and the next day you expect them to protect the country. We stand the risk of killing the morale of the force. And I think Kenya Kwanza came to the formed government and they really had a lot of hostility against subsidy. And I remember the maize subsidy and several other subsidies were removed, and it was part of the change. And then they said, we are going to buy fertilizer. Yes, that has worked for them, because now maize production is at par, even though farmers are not getting good money for it, but they produce quite a lot because of the fertilizer subsidy. We need to reroute that subsidy into the right channel, so that the men and women do not feel that the country is not taking care of them. Let Ogola refused, Kabochi could not do it, Kahariri is doing it, but of course Ruto will tell you, I am the president who is going to make bold decisions. We must think about it.